All right, we are so freaking back, baby. I haven't taken a video in days. So basically, Zelda is a local. So instead of taking weather zeros in Hot Springs, because there were some crazy storms that rolled through, we were able to stay at her house. And her mom picked us up and everything. It was awesome. Thank you so much, Mama Holly and Joe, for the hospitality and really everything you did for us. It was unbelievable. And boy, going back into the woods after a couple days in a home with home-cooked meals, surrounded by dogs and love, it's a tall order, but we are doing it. Heading out of Hot Springs, and we're doing a short day today just to get back into the swing of things, but we're so back. Well, the blaze was on the railing, so... Yeah. Oh! There are signs of Helene damage all over this place. Basically anywhere that's within 50 feet of a river, it's just like decimated. It's so crazy. This is very, very weird scenery considering what we've been through. We're used to all the steep ups, steep downs on a very rooty, narrow trail. But now we're literally walking on a road through these like big, beautiful fields. It's pretty sweet. Walking friendly infrastructure, a pedestrian bridge in America? In the South? This is such a nice little surprise, man.
Took up like a quarter of their GDP.
Made it to our campsite for the night. Beautiful stealth site. Just random spot in the woods. I mean, in the woods, quote unquote. There's a road right there. But it's a beautiful spot. Nice flat ground. Got a fire going. Made food. And this is the benefit of not being in the Smokies. I don't know if you guys can hear this bird, but it hasn't stopped for like 4 hours. Oh my god, it's sped up! Oh. Things you don't expect to see in the woods. A car. It was so cold this morning. I mean, the last night got down to definitely 26. But it was so cold when we left this morning, I didn't even want to pull out my phone to film anything. But now, about, I don't know, 5 miles in, and babe, I am rocking just the mesh for the first time since Georgia. So it has warmed up, yeah, quite a bit. I guess the miles and miles and miles of uphill don't really help. We are aiming to hit the cookie lady today. So that is very exciting. She's in only a few miles.
It would be less force falling on your foot because there's less acceleration.
But it's a pound either way.
Oh,
no! If I put steel knuckles on my fist and I punch you, or I put like a soft boxing glove on my fist and I punch you, the boxing glove is not going to break your nose. The steel knuckle is
You're
great.
so stuck on the weight. So unfortunately, we had to stop early today because U-Haul potentially really hurt his ankle. Obviously, it happened a few hours ago, so there's no way to really tell long term, but it seemed like he really hurt it. So unfortunately, we're doing 2-point-something mile day tomorrow to go to a hostel. We're just gonna see how a day makes it feel, and if that doesn't help, it really sucks. He might have to get off trail. And, Mantis will absolutely go with him because she will be the first one to tell you she was not an outdoor person before this and still pretty much isn't. This is very much U-Haul's stoked thing, not hers. So I don't know. This trail could potentially look very, very different for me soon. So we'll see. That's allowed.
Alright, good to know.
Wait, no, I'm behind you. Don't do it. Well, it started raining while we were waiting for our shuttle, so we are going for some kind of record here. Let me adjust. 3 people crammed a 1.5 person shelter. And it's tight, but we're dry. So. And there's Mantis in the form of a blueberry, doing the sad blueberry walk to the cabin. Oh no! Yeah, so we definitely made the right call! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Full hiker trash initiated. Look at the plating. Beautiful.
Oh! What is that?
It's one of my fire starters.
Oh, good.
Alright, so a lot has happened since the last time I took a video. So I think my last update was when U-Haul hurt his ankle and we went into the hostel for it. That, as it turns out, is now like totally fine. And it's like a non-issue. But unfortunately, we lost Mantis. Mantis got off trail. It was just between getting used to hiking and getting used to camping and just like the general hiker trash lifestyle. It was just a little too much to handle, which is understandable. But she made it 300 freaking miles, which is so sick. It's more than most people will ever hike in their entire life. So Mantis, if you're watching this, seriously, good job. I'm so fucking proud of how hard you pushed this entire time. I didn't record anything this morning. We went to the Cookie Lady. It's a woman who lives off trail and gives out free cookies to hikers. We went there, and then we did about 5 miles of straight up uphill. So that's why I haven't recorded it all today. But now just me and U-Haul. Oh, that's the other thing. Zelda's up ahead. When we were staying at the hostel, she did a 20-mile slack pack. So she's now 20 miles ahead with her boyfriend. So now it's just me and U-Haul. And we are freaking cruising up those 5 miles of uphill. And we're only a couple miles away from like a long exposed ridgeline section, which is going to be sweet. So let's get it. Exposed ridgeline trail. Here we go, baby. Let's do it. Nice.
Oh, finally. Wow, the muscle is loving Kendrick today.
I'll say. Once the ridgeline started, she's hitting now. And now I can actually see why there was a bad weather bypass for this one.
Master Trail Builder. Look at that title.
Builds a lot of trails, man. This is the best view since Charlie's Bunyan, for sure. Some proper exposure. This is all getting very fun up here. We gotta go down like 6 feet to go across 6 feet just to go up 6 feet. 300 miles. And honestly, best mile marker yet. By far. Let's go. Well, that was so worth it. That was the most fun that I've had doing the act of hiking this entire time. The scrambles, the views, the perfect weather. We were cruising too. I don't know, that was like the perfect section, man. I can't wait to do more like it. That'll happen soon, right? Right? So I just made it to the shelter, Jerry's cabin shelter specifically. And hey, where's the water source? They're like, oh, it's uphill that way. This could be the first time I've had to go uphill for a water source. Very strange. So things got stranger as we got to the water source. We cannot figure out where this water comes from. And the weird thing is that it's literally like a dead, pretty much a dead pool right there, like a teeny little trickle. But all of a sudden there's all this current and becomes that much water. We're on the move. It was supposed to be sunny today. Said it looks like it's gonna rain. It's a very, very windy one. But that just feels really good. We are trying to do 15 today, so just gonna keep on doing what we're doing. Look at this freaking rock, man. I'm telling you, when I saw pictures of it, I was like, I'm gonna climb that crack. Unfortunately, it's way thicker than I thought, or way wider. Even a fist jam isn't enough. I'd have to off-width climb it. But God, that thing is so sweet. So, on the way up to the mountain, which turned out to be called Big Butt, I got a storm alert. So we just kind of ran up, touched the top, and then ran back down. Only to find out that the storm alert was for tonight, not even for right now, so sorry for not recording at the top of Big Butt, but I thought we were on the verge of death there, so moving on. So, morale has stayed high. We've done 5.2 today. It's been like 2 hours max. So we're cruising. Now we get a nice, beautiful view right through the trees as a reward. And now we're gonna keep moving. So I would say we are solidly into Helene damage. I mean, this section is like almost every single tree flattened, and big trees too. Not like that spot in the Smokies where they're all puny little alpine trees. No, these are full size trees, man. Look at that. Thank you, trail maintainers, for your service, because this very obviously would not be possible at all without you guys. Oh, this feels so good. 80 degrees today, and we are going up a steep climb. Oh, best decision of the day so far. Hell yeah. Wow. I guess spring is here all of a sudden. Holy shit. Like, wow. It's so pretty, but it is kicking our asses. First 80-degree day on trail and it's doing this. It's a sick joke. Nice.
Define extreme.
He wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. There would have been nothing left to do with someone less astute. He would have been dead or destitute without a cent or restitution.
It was a very cold, windy, and rainy morning. We are taking our time getting out of here. Hopefully the rain is going to slow down in a little bit before it's time to leave, so we don't have to hike through the rain, but it is starting to look like we might have to. So, gonna be a fun one today. More weird scenes. Just got out of the woods and now we're walking down an exit ramp.
Steepest fucking exit ramp
A
ever.
steep ass exit ramp. But trail magic is ahead. So we just got done with trail magic at Sam's Gap. The wind is not any better. If anything, it's significantly worse up here. We're on our way up to the top of Big Bald Mountain. It is a freaking climb and a half. And yeah, everything else is kind of up in the air right now, so we're just gonna keep on walking. So, first of all, beautiful view. Second of all, hilarious. We just took a bad weather bypass because that wind is so bad. We were like fighting to stand up at certain points to avoid that. So then we took that road. That is the bad weather bypass, and we come out and we immediately start going up onto another bald. So, thank God we're not avoiding like lightning or something, because we would be screwed. So we made it to the Bald Mountain Shelter. It is the best shelter we've been to in a while. Amazing amenities. And even the walk to the privy is freaking gorgeous. Look at this. We're even on the wrong side of the mountain. Like, logic and reason would say that this spot is windy as hell. And you can hear the wind, but it's just not for whatever reason. Oh, and we've got a privy without a door. Oh, let's go. So I thought we were done with days like this. We very much aren't. Today is maybe the second coldest night. Or last night was the second coldest night I've had on trail. Got down to 18 degrees. The wind has not died down even a little bit. So all we can do is just hike really, really fast to keep the warmth up. So I will not be recording a bunch today. So see it when it's warmer. Thankfully, we rotated around to the right side of the mountain where the wind isn't hitting, so I could pull out my phone for what is easily the worst section of Helene damage we've seen so far. Every single tree. Massive trees. I mean, this is like clear cut, and it just keeps on going. Thank you again to all the trail maintainers. We wouldn't be out here without you. New worst Helene damage spot. I've officially run out of things to say about it because it's really, you can't even put it into words. So just gonna show you what it's like to walk through. That is how much work has been done by the trail maintainers. It's actually mind-boggling. Oh my God. This, I mean, like, I'm speechless.
This whole wind tunnel is just flat.
Nice. Oh, so nice. Want to stop, dunk my feet, but we got places to be, things to do, miles to crush. We just came from up there. We have been crushing today. We've been moving 2.5 miles uphill, and I don't even know how fast downhill. But golly, it feels like the trail legs are coming in beautifully. We could not be more stoked. Also, we already missed the wind. We've been on the south side of the mountain, and so we've just been getting destroyed by the sun. So the north side of the mountain is actually sounding pretty great right now, but can't win them all. So unfortunately, we were cruising so good that we didn't realize we passed the last water source until Irwin, which is still in 7 miles. So we basically just had to redo the entire uphill that we just did. Or we went back down it just now, and now we got to go back up it again. So rookie mistake, I guess. What are you going to do? We're still getting to Irwin tonight. So stoked to see you, Uncle Johnny's. There's Irwin. That's our goal for today. So close. We can taste the dominoes. We finally got the wind back on our side just in time for the last uphill of the day. 500 feet, over 1.2 miles. Easy work. Let's get it. Just got to this beautiful view. Irwin in the back, but look at all the storm damage, man. It just goes, it goes, it goes, all the brown. Then you look down here, and there's the bridge. This is very somber view, honestly. It sucks, man. The end of the infinite switchbacks! Oh! Oh?